What up, food tubers? Okay, Jamie Oliver here, very excited. We're gonna cook a beautiful, slow-cooked beef stew, and we're gonna use the cut, which is oxtail. And then I'm gonna show you 3 ways to take it. A fantastic oxtail stew with mash and greens, beautiful oxtail pappardelle with lovely ragu of bashed up stew, incredible. You could do a beautiful bit of oxtail soup. You're gonna love this one. First up, I need 2.5 kilos of oxtail. You can get this from any butcher's. Melt in your mouth, sweet and gorgeous. And for those of you that don't know, oxtail stew is made from the ox's tail. And of course, any meat cooked on the bone is going to give you maximum flavour. So it's going to be the heartiest, most delicious stew out there. I want to very generously season it with black pepper and sea salt, just a little bit of oil. I've got the oven on full whack and I've preheated a tray straight in there. So we're going to roast that until golden brown. Around about 20 minutes should do it. So with any kind of stew, we've got lovely fragrant vegetables. Carrots, celery, and 2 humdingers of leeks. We need a nice casserole style pan, a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Let's put in carrots, celery. We'll go in with the leeks. Just 3 or 4 little cloves. They honestly will, they'll make a difference. So that goes into the base. Good pinch of salt and pepper. This is our woody herb selection here. Rosemary, thyme, and bay. And they'll give a savouriness and flavour that is just undeniable. Let's cook this for another 10 minutes. Let that oxtail roast for another 10 minutes. Fast forward it and I'll come back and tell you what to do next. Okay, lovely people. Have a little look in here. That's not actually burnt, that's caramelisation. And if you try a little bit, big flavour, big sweetness. I want some thickening agent. 2 heaped tablespoons of flour. That will pick up all the residual oil that was originally put in there. And then we're going to use some porter. The malt in there is caramelised. It's just big, squodgy, wodgy, loving little flavours, right? And we want that. About 280 mils goes in there. The first job of the porter is to sort of take all the sticky caramelised goodness off the bottom. We're going to go in with 2 tins of tomatoes. Just bash those up, they'll fall apart in the long cooking. I'm going to get the oxtail out and I'm going to go straight into the pan with all of that oxtail. And you're going to fill the pan up. Look at that. Add the water just to cover. It's going to bring all the flavour out of the bone. Put a little lid on top and I'm going to cook that now for 5 to 6 hours at 150 degrees Celsius. Just let time do the magic. Okay guys, this has had 6 hours cooking, slow cooking. Look at that, absolute gooey, tender, meaty heaven. Look at the depth of colour and flavour we got here. Absolutely fantastic. What you can do is serve it like this on the bone, or what I'm going to do is I normally let it cool down a little bit. You can put on some rubber gloves, take a piece of the oxtail, and we just pinch it, really. And you can see how lovely and tender that is. It's so close to the bone, the flavour is ridiculous, okay? And you just clean that bone and it comes away. I've just taken a couple of minutes to strip all this meat off the bone. Notice that there's a big old rim around here, and that is flavour. That'll be more delicious, more natural, and more brilliant than any stock cube on the planet. And then what I'm going to do is have a little taste. Right, so now I want to season it with a little salt. I'm going to use a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. About 1 tablespoon is probably sufficient. You can use that beautiful oxtail in so many different ways. First up, I'm going to put some pappardelle in. This is fresh, but you could use dried. Take a little spoon of this sauce, right? 4 spoons of that is more than enough. And then I'm just going to take a little parmesan. I'm using it as a kind of link between the pasta and the pasta water. And I'll add that to my lovely oxtail, and it will make it stick around the pasta. So now the pasta's ready. Drag it over, and then all we want to do is just move it around. Oxtail, pappardelle, such a celebration of that wonderful cut. Finish it with a little bit of parmesan, gorgeous. If I take a spoon of mashed potato and then a spoon of the oxtail with some quickly boiled kales, that's a really nice little dinner right there. If I wanted to make a beautiful little soup, take some of that lovely oxtail stew and we'll take some of the water and just take it to the consistency that you want, a little crostini off the side of a bowl, and that is beautiful. So guys, soup, stew and mash, and beautiful pappardelle, all made from the gorgeous oxtail. Lots of love, guys. Thanks ever so much, and enjoy the oxtail. Please comment on the box below and check out some of the other chefs on FoodTube. Take care, guys. Bye.